Hello everyone, welcome back to Crafting with Claudia. I'm Claudia and I'm your CTMH consultant slash maker. And I'm here to show you some great products that we carry. These workshops are currently available on the website, and they're in their current November-December catalog. And I'm going to show you the elements within them so you can see just what you get when you get a workshop kit from Close to My Heart. That's a lot of close to my heart. So let me post that to the group because I want to talk about this real quick. So hey Kara and Christy. In the November-December idea book. Whoa guys, sorry. It was me, sorry. Sorry. That was a loud noise. In the November-December idea book, we have 2 paper kits, Jingle Joy and Serenity. And each of those paper suites has a scrapbooking workshop and a card making workshop. I have both of them here in front of me to show you. So let's take a look at the Workshop Your Way, the Jingle Joy card making workshop. In it, you get the cardstock, paper or pattern paper, and an exclusive stamp set to complete this workshop. It also comes with the cards and envelopes as well, and I had taken those out, but it comes with it. So this particular kit has 3 sheets of the Jingle Joy paper, and it's double-sided paper, a sheet of black cardstock, a sheet of evergreen cardstock. Is it evergreen? Clover. It looks like clover. And 2 sheets of white daisy. And like I said, an exclusive stamp and thin cuts made just for this workshop. Now let me show you a stamp set. This, if we were selling just a stamp set and thin cuts alone, it would probably run, maybe $26 or $29, $24 on its own. So let's just take this one for example. This one's actually $34.95 for the stamp and thin cuts. This particular one is $24.95. So let's say a $24.95. Well, the whole workshop, this whole workshop itself is $29.95. So for $5 more, you get all the paper, cards, envelopes, and instructions to complete this workshop. So here's the stamp set, and here's the thin cuts. Now, obviously, this is a stamp set that you're going to be able to use multiple times. So it's a great value. And this is what you get as far as the instructions. This is full color instructions and cutting guide. So it tells you exactly how to cut each of the papers that comes in your kit. It even tells you how many pieces that you will need to stamp and thin cut. And then it tells you how to make each project. And it gives you some tips on how to follow through on a technique, like to make this little reddish inked background before you stamp your sentiment. Same for here. This other 3rd card, and then this 4th card. And so it gives you all the cutting instructions, it gives you all the technique instructions, and it gives you all the instructions to assemble. So it's pretty easy. You can make 16 cards in, probably an hour to an hour and a half. And that's with all the cutting and stamping and then cutting all of that you need to do. So that's a quick way to make a dozen-ish cards for a great value. I mean, honestly, $30 for 16 cards, plus you get a stamp set and thin cuts to keep. So that's a super deal. Okay, let me put that one aside, and I'll just run you through the other ones, because really what I want to do today is probably make one of these cards. The Jingle Joy Workshop Your Way. I pulled it out of its package. It comes with cardstock, and it comes with a sticker sheet, a full sticker sheet. Comes with some patterned paper, lots of patterned paper. Oh, that's like a whole pack. And then it comes with all the pieces that you'll need already die cut on these sheets, and it's labeled by project 1, 2, or 3, depending on which page you're gonna be using it on. They punch out super easy. Some of them are already coming out. All these project pieces. I'm not gonna open that up too much, because then I'm gonna lose all my pieces. Photo placeholders. This one comes with some die cut glitter paper. It also comes with the Jingle Joy die cuts. And it comes also with the full color instruction pages to make 3 2-page layouts. So if there's any cutting that needs to be done, there's some instructions in here for how to do that, and then all the assembly instructions. And these kits are very easy to put together. Pretty much the only thing that you'll need to add, let's see here, additional materials, a black journaling pen, and that's so that you can write in your journaling. Your metallic markers are optional, so there might be some places where you can embellish with the markers, but it's not necessary. And then some 3D foam tape, and then of course your regular adhesive. So this project can be made very easily in a short matter of time. I think when Close to My Heart does the scrapbooking workshops during the Facebook Live, I want to say it takes like 3 hours. And that's probably on the long side. That's usually because they're doing a lot of talking and slowing it down for those people who, you know, just don't normally work as fast. So I bought these kits because I do want to follow along when they make them on the Facebook Lives. So there's that kit. And this will give me 3 more 2-page layouts to go along with the Christmas album that I'm also working on. So same thing for the Serenity Kit. So I'm not going to pull everything out, but you already know it comes with the cardstock, the papers, the cards and envelopes. This one comes with embellishing thread. It does come with its own stamp set and thin cuts. This is a super pretty set. All these flower bouquets and individual flowers. And then it comes with the instructions to make 16 cards for each of 4 designs. So like I said, cutting instructions, and then assembly instructions, and a Facebook Live event to put these all together. Okay. And the last one is the Serenity Scrapbooking Workshop. And it comes with all the papers, stickers, embellishments, placeholders, and everything that you need to make these layouts. So even all these little pieces here, you're not having to tear them. You're not having to cut out all these pieces. They already come on your die cut sheet. They're already die cut for you. And so all you're going to do is punch them out and then put them on the paper according to the instructions. all these flowers, all these leaves, the big giant envelope, the tags, everything is just ready to pop out and glue into your project. Let me show you those layouts. There's the first layout, or the first 2-page layout, second, and the third. There's a scrapbook Facebook Live. There's a Facebook Live for this scrapbook workshop as well. One for each of these 4 kits, and they'll be coming up. So there's probably a little bit of time left to order. Let's see here. My handy dandy notebook for November. We have the Jingle Joy workshop, the card workshop on December 4th. So if you want to participate in that and follow along and do your project at the same time, you have plenty of time to order your kit. You can do that now online. The Jingle Joy scrapbooking workshop will be on the 11th. And the Serenity workshops will jump into January. And my planner doesn't go into January just yet, but I'll get those dates up for you. So if you're interested in making those cards, you'll still have time to do it right at the beginning of December and then get those cards sent out. So let me say hi to a few people. Hi Mom, hi Julie. Thanks for joining me. So something to think about is get those kits ordered so that you can play along as well. I'm going to make one of these cards today. I'm not sure which one, but they'll look pretty easy. I just don't want to have to cut all the paper to get it done. So I'll pick one right now to do. But I want to talk to y'all about what to expect from me in the future. So last night I did not have a Facebook Live. I was busy during the day at work, and then we left early to go to the football game, and so the whole day passed with no Facebook Live. That broke a streak of about 220 consecutive days of Facebook Live card making. That was a lot. And I'm really proud of that streak, but I'm kind of glad that it's broken. Because what I need to do is I need to have a few things to focus on in this business, not just creating, but I do want to build this business, build up my customer base, build up my consultant downline. And so what I need to do is kind of figure out what days work best for having a Facebook Live to create. So I'm going to be brainstorming that over the next couple of days and probably deciding to do maybe 2 or 3 days a week that I have, marked off that I'm going to for sure do those cards, whatever those days are during the week. I'm pretty sure that for the next 3.5 months, I'm going to have basketball games on Tuesdays and Fridays. So I'm not going to be able to do Facebook Lives on those days. So I already know that now. And so I need to schedule myself around those days. But I still want to be doing my lives. I still want to be creating with you. I still enjoy all the feedback and the creativity that comes along with it. So you're still going to see me, just not every night. That's kind of what I wanted to tell y'all. After thinking about it last night, I was kind of anxious about not having a live card last night. That was, it was weighing on me because I had such a long streak. But you know what? It is time to make a change. Let's do something different. Let's see where we can go. So that's where I'm at on that. I think that I would like to do this first card. They're all cute, but this card is super, super cute to me. It just kind of stands out. It is card number 1. So what I need to do is figure out what size paper I need. So let me mark all the cuts for project 1. Okay. So I know I need that piece. That's a 1. No ones, no ones. That's a cut that I'm gonna need to do. No ones, no ones. And then I'm gonna have, the 2 presents and bows. Okay, not a problem. So let's get that going. Now, normally if I was gonna do this whole workshop, obviously I would just cut everything all at once and create from there, but we're just gonna do 1 card tonight. So I've got my card base, and I'm going to get my abandoned coral. And so actually I just want to just make a little bit down here with that abandoned coral. Hey, I don't have a, that's funny. I don't have a blending piece for that. So start with a new one. Get that on. I could have sworn I did. And so I'm just gonna make, just kind of down in this section, just a little bit of a swirly background. And you can make it as dark or as light as you want. I think that's all we need. And I can put this back away because I think that's all I'm gonna need it. So what I've been doing is just taking a piece of Velcro and just putting it on the back and then stick that right back on. And it goes back into my box nice and neat. And so next time I use that color, I've got it ready to go. Okay. The next thing I need to do, lightly sprinkle with drops of water to create an oxidized effect. Nice. That's my favorite technique for this. That's all I'm going to do is just add a little bit of water, and I'm going to set it aside. I'm going to let the water do its thing, and then I can come back to it here in a minute. Okay. Now, I know that I need this big piece and then this piece of green. So what was that first piece? Is our tree paper. And I'm going to cut off that piece right up here, our zip strip. And then just easily cut along with the guide. So my trees are oriented up and down, just like it shows here. And I'm going to cut a piece 4 inches by 3 inches. And that's going to be my first cut. So I put it at the 4-inch line and cut. And then I turn it and I cut 3 inches. Okay, that's set aside. Then I need the zip strip because that is not part of it. Never mind. The next piece I need is my green clover. And I'm going to cut it at the 1/2 inch mark. So when I'm cutting small increments up to 1 inch, I like to cut them measured on this side. So I'm just going to go up to the 1/2 inch mark and cut that. And now I can take my 1/2 inch and cut it 4 inches long. So now I've got these 2 pieces. Let's see. Add a few drops of glitter glue and lightly spread them with your finger or palette knife. Well, I don't know if I have glitter glue. I have stickles, but I didn't buy glitter glue. So I'm gonna just take a little bit of this and just kind of run a bead. And I'm just gonna rub that in with my finger to get the glitter all over it. It's working just fine. I think you can see it's glittery. So I'm just gonna set that aside to dry real quick and wipe this glitter glue off my fingers. Okay. The next, I'm going to get my black ink and my clover ink so I can die cut some pieces. Here we go. I do not need my paper trimmer anymore. But I tell you what, I have some white daisy scrap, and that's what I'm going to use instead of cutting up a whole new sheet right now. So I need to take these, all these 3 die cut. I'm going to do the die cutting first, and then I'll stamp them. So, see, it's this one, and these 2 bows. So let's move this aside and get out our cutting machine. Getting everything just lined up on my cutting plate and run it through. Super easy. I was putting my dies back on the sheet. This is obviously now trash. So I've got my 4 die cuts. Now we can take our stamps, and we need this one, and those 2. Let me get the blocks out. There's 1. 2, 3, 4. The second block. The third and the fourth. Okay. So now let's look at what our instructions say to do. We're going to take this one with the hatch marks, and I'm just seasoning it real quick on my skin. I'm going to stamp that in the black. There we go. Make sure you wipe your stamps with your chamois. whatever you use to clean your stamps. Here's the open bow. Super cute. Little wipe. Since my bow is a kind of a full shape, I am definitely seasoning that on my skin or my jeans, whatever, to get that that factory coating off. Just stamp it in real good. Bam. Okay, and then our polka dot one is going to be in clover. Season it real good. It's a very pretty green. There we go. And now we can just start assembling our card. This is pretty dry. I don't, I might need maybe a hit it with the embossing gun real quick. There we go. Just a little bit of a quick hit to dry it quicker. Okay, I am also going to need the Christmas greetings. I should use the masking border with one V. Okay. Bloop, bloop. So here's that. I'm going to set it just on this block. It's a little bit bigger than necessary, but it's okay. So now I'm just gonna kind of give myself an idea of where I'm going to put my presents so that I know where exactly to put my Christmas greetings. And that's going to go right about there. So with the intense black, oh, I see what I'm supposed to do. I need to do that black line. One thing at a time. Let's go ahead and start assembling our card, and then we'll see where we need to go with our dotted line that needs to go on there. I didn't see that. Just gonna line that up there. And then put this and it should fit just perfect because they're both 4 inches wide. Okay, then there's this like striped stamp that we're gonna have to do 2 times to get it all the way across. And so when I have a line stamp like this, I like to set it down and then put the block on it so that I pick it up and it's in a straight line. Now, I need a little, you might want a little mask for that. Otherwise, you're gonna need to really eyeball it really well to make sure you get your line there. So I'm just gonna eyeball it. Stamp it right below your green line. And I'm gonna need like those last 3 off. So I'm gonna wipe them off. And I'm just gonna stamp it down. There you go. Now you got a line. just a little bit of detailing that helps finish off your card. Okay, now I can stamp the Christmas greetings. I want it right about there. This would be nice to also emboss. Embossing would be pretty right there. And we can even add, let's see. We can add some glitter glue after we're done. First thing I want to do is attach my present here. I'm going to do this one in foam tape, of course. Whoa, that was a little bit more than I intended. Just gonna put that there because I'm going to use that on the back of the bows if it'll stay, and it won't. Okay, let's add those right there. I'm gonna put this guy I'm just kind of rolling up that glue to try and get it to fit on. There we go. And we'll put that there. And we'll add this one as well. Maybe if I use the little scissors. That's a little bit better. And I'm going to just take those same stickles and just maybe add a little bit right there. Maybe a little few dots there. You can totally add that glitter wherever you want. Maybe just a few of these dots. And when they dry, they come out really, really cute because you've got that little bit of shimmer without having to add the gems. And that's how easy making the workshop cards is. I mean, that didn't take us long at all. Hey, Howard. Hi, Livy. Thanks, you guys, for joining me. So there's one of the workshop cards. I'm not going to do them all tonight. I just wanted to show you how quick and easy it was. To follow the cutting guide, follow the instructions, and just make this card over and over, and you've got yourself a whole set. So, thanks for joining me tonight, guys. I will let you know my new schedule here in the next few days. I'll probably still be live tomorrow night. I think the weekends will probably go untouched. It's just going to be a matter of what days during the week that I go live. So there you go. Hope you enjoy. If you have any questions about the card workshops, the scrapbooking workshops, shoot me a message. If you're interested in becoming a VIP member or becoming a maker yourself, definitely reach out to me. I would love to talk to you about either of those opportunities and the benefits that you get from either one. Otherwise, thanks for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow night. Bye-bye.